what I require for anyone that works with me is consistency, a work ethic like something you've never done before.
Okay.
Bryce is finding out on his second day that work is different than school. Carly and Bryce, now you have a family to take care of. You depend on that paycheck that is given to you. Now, that is off the labor of many. There's no I in team. We are doing work to assist your fathers to be their second set of eyes, but also give them the tools to advance patient care. That is our goal. Home Surgical Solution stands for the purpose of life is a life of purpose. I told all of you guys that. Carly, you can be a subject expert. You can be on that. You can be whatever you want because this is an organization that moves quickly at warp speed, but we also need participation. So if you don't have an opinion on something, probably not the best fit for you. You guys will figure out what your purpose is. I can't tell you that. You will figure it out. It will be tough. You will get yelled at. You will get instruments thrown at you. You will be called names you never thought a person can say to you in the operating room. Am I preparing you accordingly, Carly?
Yes.
Carly, it's good to see your face.
Yes.
You know, you really wowed the team and some of our manufacturing partners.
That's good. I'm glad.
Well, yeah. You know, I told them to back off, meaning the companies. I was like, hey, she found us, so we get first dibs. So, I mean, look, this is exciting. We're running what I thought we were just going to have one intern this year for Silicon Valley, and it's Bryce. And I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves. I mean, Carly so nicely put together a video that Bryce watched, and then you guys prepared questions. And so why this is very unique and I'm so enthused and psyched is because this is what we do in medtech. But when you're big, you don't have this luxury of dealing with an engineer and a salesperson. Now, my background is in both, so it makes me quite deadly. But also, I don't know it all, even though I think I'm a know-it-all, but it's okay. Bryce, you agree? Do I know everything?
You know a lot, but not everything.
There you go. There you go. That's honesty. That's honesty. Honesty is key. Transparency is key. What I require for anyone that works with me is consistency, a work ethic like something you've never done before.
Okay.
Bryce is finding out on his second day that work is different than school. This is not simulation. Not saying school isn't important, but at the end of the day, you could shut down your laptop, you put down your pen and your pencil, and you can go hang out with your friends. Now, you can do that in a work environment. However, Carly and Bryce, now you have a family to take care of. You depend on that paycheck that is given to you. Now, that is off the labor of many. There's no I in team, right? Have you guys heard of that?
Yes.
No I in team? Carly, did you play any team sports?
I did volleyball.
That's a team sport. Bryce is a track athlete. He's a cross country. Cross country?
Used to do in high school.
But you still run like crazy, right?
No.
Yes, you do. Don't you still wear the running shoes? He wore running shoes yesterday, and I said we're changing that right away. So thank you for wearing dress shoes. And thank you for wearing what I think is a business outfit because you guys are in business and we are in the business of healthcare. The interesting thing about both of you guys is there's a commonality. Carly, what does your dad do?
He's an interventional radiologist.
Bryce, what does your dad do?
My dad's a neurosurgeon.
Now, that is not the reason why you both are here. However, you have an understanding of two hardworking men that give up a lot of their life to treat patients, right?
Yes.
You know, I look at it from my dad's point of view, and he was a hardworking electrical engineer, and he sacrificed a lot by going overseas and working with all sorts of different things. But some people like the 9 to 5, the structure, the quality of life. Now, that is good and all, and I'm jealous of those people, but that's not this. That is not healthcare. Are you drinking a Celsius?
Yes.
Let me see which flavor.
It's this new one. Sparkling sherbet slush.
Oh my God, I'm drinking the tropical vibe.
That's the one I usually drink, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, well, they're selling it at Costco right now, like a variety of that.
Nice.
So you will fit just fine in our team because
I thought you were about to scold me for drinking energy drinks.
no. I get 1 cup of coffee a day, and then I get 1 Celsius right about now. So
wow.
yeah, we're a little regimented on that. But so we are doing work to assist your fathers to be their second set of eyes, but also give them the tools to advance patient care. That is our goal. Ohm Surgical Solutions stands for the purpose of life is a life of purpose. I told all of you guys that.
Yes.
Now, Ohm Tech, our real big time company, which is going to be, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. You guys of working for it. But the whole Ohm enterprise is very thoughtfully planned. Ohm media. Digital media is very important. That's why we're recording. And that's why we do these type of things. Because if you guys interface like this, it's only going to help your presentation skills. And every day you guys are presenting, whether you like it or not, everyone is verbalizing. Everyone is talking to people until artificial intelligence replaces us. And just so you know, sales can never be replaced by artificial intelligence. The human interaction is still human. I don't know what I can say about my boy Bryce in engineering. That's not true, because when you're good and you have the human factor, no one can F with that, and no one can make you extinct. But they are trying. They are trying. This is not Terminator Judgment Day, but look, robots are here. Augmented reality and virtual reality is here. What else do we need? Bryce, what product are we designing? What were we doing this morning? Please tell Carly.
Carly, at OM Media, we're trying to design the best AR/VR experience for neurosurgery patients. Purpose is to educate patients on their neurological problems, show them where their pain is coming from, and then show them an animation of how would the doctor treat it. Yeah. So you really can be so well informed at the end of it, and feel so assured that when they meet the doctor, all they can say is, "Yes, I want surgery."
Okay.
Yeah. So there is data. Well done. Well done. And that's what, the last 2 days, he jumped into a product that I've been brainstorming for a while, and that will come from the Ohm Media Tech side, and Ohm Surgical Solutions will sell it, and Ohm Tech will be a customer. So see how it works?
Yes.
I need to control all of it because my messaging is laser focused, and that's what moves healthcare. I'm not a doctor, but I don't need to be one to immerse myself into it, right? So with that being said, this is what I wanted out of you. Carly, do you want to come work for us as an intern on the sales side?
Yes, I do.
You do. When could you start?
I can start early July.
Early July. Bryce, where are you going in July?
I'm going to South Korea.
What are you doing in South Korea?
To learn about manufacturing spinal implants.
What are you doing there? Why am I sending you there?
So I can come back and tell about what I learned and how that could be helpful in making our AR/VR product better.
Yeah, well, that's just one of them. Wait till the products that we roll out on our instrumentation. Yeah.
OM Tech.
Yeah, but also he's a CIA agent.
Nice.
Charlie, he's going to go and he's going to learn from the Koreans.
Very nice.
Because they are doing good stuff. So are the Japanese. So are the Chinese. They are trying hard. Are you Chinese by ancestry?
No, I'm Vietnamese and Taiwanese.
Oh, okay. Taiwan.
Yes, my dad's full Taiwanese.
Wow, they are made a come up, right?
Yes.
What
They're
does your dad say about the Taiwanese?
They're very innovative and they're focused on a lot of computer chips. That's what he preaches.
What's the biggest computer chip company?
I don't know for sure. He hasn't mentioned it.
The video, right?
Yes. Who's the CEO, Bryce?
Is some Taiwanese. I forgot the name.
Wang. Is that Jerry Wang or some shit? I don't know. Is that, whatever. Oh, where'd you go?
She's right here.
Okay, he's looking it up. He's looking it up. But he's a big deal, and he's a great Jensen Wong. So Jensen is a cool cat, dude. But he did what my dad calls poaching.
Oh.
So they all came, not saying the Indians didn't, but they all came here and they used a reverse brain drain to basically drain all that we have. They say Americans are prideful. They say we're egotistical. They say we're lazy, all of that stuff. And yeah, we've let ourselves suffer from it. And manufacturing has gone overseas, but the quality is not as good. So it doesn't matter now because tariffs are strict. So good luck. So that's why we need to bring up medical manufacturing and all manufacturing back to the US. And hence we are starting our Netflix docuseries, American Made Medical Manufacturing. Like that is a goal of ours. I've got a big actor. I think I told you that's going to be help co-hosting with me.
Hedge for that.
Yes. And I will wear hats like this and he will be cool and people will recognize him from Tracker. And the funny thing is, I know about the industry. He knows nothing about it. So, Carly, you can be a subject expert. You can be on that. You can be whatever you want because this is an organization that moves quickly at warp speed. Mm-hmm. But we also need participation. So if you don't have an opinion on something, probably not the best fit for you. Okay. If you don't get something, you better voice it. And you better do it the right way because you don't want to slow down the conversation because it's moving so fast. So all of these things are for you two interns to understand as you guys work in harmony, like that one band that they put together. What's the name of the band, Carly?
Ebony and Ivory. I don't know.
Puff Diddy made the band Harmony or something like that. Anyway, yeah, don't worry. Puff Diddy's not with us anymore. We might never see him again. He's in baby oil land. And look, this is supposed to be fun and funny. Don't be serious. I'm going to offer you an internship.
Okay, thank you so much.
I talked to Dave Falca about it. He says he wants to put you in various procedures, one being total disc arthroplasty. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's motion preservation. We have the company that focuses on the cervical spine and the lumbar spine for total disc arthroplasty. So you guys will learn what that is. But Carly, that is what you're going to devote yourself because you're one of me and Dave. You're sales. And sales moves shit. Whether you like it or not, Bryce, whether you think your technology is so good, we move it.
Doesn't matter. It's good. No one buys it.
Nope. That's my boy. See, he's already learning second day. And that's where technologists F up. Because why? Tell me about the Steve Jobs quote I just made you tell Carly.
You got to work backwards from the customer experience. That's the most important part of your products. Yeah. If this product is not user friendly or not, customer doesn't like it, then it doesn't matter how good your technology is. It's crap because of.
Yep. And who's our end user, Carly?
Surgeons.
Surgeons, and then the end user to them is the patient, right?
Patient first.
Yeah, patient first. Well done. Patient first. Will do no harm. What is that called? What oath is that?
Hippocratic oath.
There it is. We all take it if you're in the medical space, we all, even though we don't do whatever they do, we must believe that. I am training the next generation of yous. I love it. You guys look so darn good. It hurts. I'm very privileged and honored to have a part of your guys' career path. Now, hopefully that career path ends with OM and you guys become so successful and so fulfilled. That's all I need in life because that's my purpose. You guys will figure out what your purpose is. I can't tell you that. You will figure it out. It will be tough. You will get yelled at. You will get instruments thrown at you. You will be called names you never thought a person can say to you in the operating room. Am I preparing you accordingly, Carly?
Yes.
You know, it's all fun and games when you say you want to do this and you're the intern that is a doctor's father. And you too, Bryce, when you go into neurosurgery with your dad, which Bryce has just been awarded a chance to go with one of our representatives into his dad's clinic. Would you like to do that, Carly?
Yes, I would.
So pre-op patients, post-op patients, Sutter has a program where you guys can sign and you guys can go. That'll be in the Bay Area until we find someone in the Sacramento. Carly, are you okay to stay in a hotel days out of the week?
Yes.
Because Dave is also super busy, so he can't take you into everything and teach, but he's one of the best teachers out there.
Okay. Yes, I'm willing to do that.
In return, he asked for introductions. I think you should have your dad meet Dave. Dave is well respected by all the neurosurgeons in all of Sacramento and beyond.
Okay.
So, and I would like to meet people. I like meeting people. I like people. I'm a people person.
Yes.
So that's very important. Okay, guys. So now that we got all of that out of the way, let's talk about each other. And we prepared questions for one another on engineering and sales in the med tech sector. So let's do this. Carly, you tell Bryce about yourself, and then Bryce will tell you about him, and then we'll go into the questions. Sound good?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, let's go.
Well, my name is Carly Shu. I am originally from Granite Bay, California, and I'm a rising junior at the University of Washington. I'm in the School of Public Health, focusing on both global health and business. I'm also an active member of the Husky Sales Club, and I am developing both leadership and business skills as the director of formal events for my sorority, where I handle external coordination and I handle a $15,000 budget. I'm also a volunteer at Cafe Sacramento, which is located in the south side of Sacramento, and I distribute both food and toiletries to the homeless population. And these experiences in healthcare, business, and service have inspired me to pursue medical sales.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just unpack some of that because you touched my heart. You mentioned service. You saw the podcast with his dad on it?
Yes.
So he mentioned service in it and serving our community, and that's the ball game, guys.
Yes.
So you threw that in there without even going through our program. So you are already ahead of the game.
Thank you.
Bryce, who believes the same thing, you are also ahead of the game, Bryce. And when you have two individuals that have same thinking and same mentality, but different skill sets, it's pretty powerful.
Mhm.
So guys, this is going to be lovely. Now, Bryce, your turn.
So my name is Bryce Ye, and I'm currently entering my 4th year as a bioengineering student at UC Riverside.
Mhm.
At school, I do research at the Tissue Engineering and Mortality Lab, where I do research on stem cells. In engineering stem cells would be more resistant to stress, and it could be applicable in therapeutic purposes. In my free time, I enjoy like working out, running, and then I also am an expert chess player.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Can you take on Magnus and that Indian guy?
No,
Yeah, you can.
I can make it interesting. I mean, it won't be super easy for them.
For them, right?
Yeah.
Like, look, Bryce, you can give them a run for their money.
Yeah, if it's like an online game, I could be anywhere in the world.
What did you like about today's call and dealing with an expert in gamification and video games?
It's really nice talking to someone who's like an expert in your field and like knowing about their backstory and how they and got to that point where they were, and like, and I'm excited that he's gonna be working with Owen and making our product amazing.
I love it. I love it. You know, the unorthodox way of designing things and producing things is you take experts from outside the medical sector,
Mhm.
right? So, Carly, even with sales, I posted one of Jim Lopez just recently on sales, right? And we were out wine tasting. Well, he was drinking wine. I was thinking about filming content because I don't drink. But, you know, Jim is an expert in sales, and he has risen to be the CEO of Pinnacle Pest Control, which is big in Sacramento and one of the largest pest control companies out there. Then he parlayed it into a foundational commercial real estate business. He's done so much, all based on sales.
Mhm.
He is super successful with homes all over the place, and he looks at monetizing his homes because, again, he's a salesperson by heart. Now, sales unfortunately gets a bum rap. They call us car salesmen or women. We are not. We wear weird hats. I really like this hat. It has Ohm Surgical on it.
Oh, nice.
That one made this for me. It's my festival hat. But yeah, so already people are going to come into you are going to walk into the hospital. You're going to be happy and bubbly, and they're going to look at you and say, why her, not me? And they're automatically going to hate you. We have a tough industry because you wear a red hat. They already put the scarlet letter on you. You wear paper scrubs. You have credentialing that doesn't make sense. It's a money grab, but they're trying to deter you from doing your job because they're jealous. They are jealous that you got the job and they didn't, that you get to work hard based on your brains and your consistency and everything that you learned at a young age, and they will be jealous. Why her, not me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you know that, just know this: you are a guest when you go to every single hospital, regardless if it's your dad's hospital. Bryce, you are listening to this too. Just because you're Dr. Ye's son does not mean you get special treatment. I picked you two because you guys are the future. You guys are bright. You are smart. You guys smile ear to ear. I miss that. So I do. I smile a lot. But it's also with seriousness, right? Because I have to run a company and I understand just the magnitude of what we are doing. Now, I will show you the way if you commit to what we are talking about here. And I already know you have it in you.
Yes.
So how do you two work in tandem? That's going to be good. So now let's move into the questions, shall we?
Yes.
Who wants to start?
I can ask Bryce a question first.
Yes.
Can you explain to me your background in bioengineering and why you wanted to pursue this field of work?
So the reason why I wanted to, the reason why I decided bioengineering as a major, because I'm an engineer at heart and I like designing, I like fixing things, but I'm also very fascinated about human health. So bioengineering is a perfect choice because that's like both of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like most interested in the bioengineering field of like regenerative medicine and like trying to heal things and like make patients' lives better. And improve quality of life.
I love it. Okay, Bryce, their question to Carly.
So Carly, what made you interested in like wanting to enter medical sales?
I'm interested in medical sales because of my experience last summer. I shadowed orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Matthew Murmer at Kaiser Permanente in Sacramento. And this experience allowed me to scrub into surgeries and assist with various surgeries like spinal fusions and laminectomies. And it really showed me the intricacies of spinal surgeries, which is really motivating and allowed me to learn more about the anatomy of the spine. And it also allowed me to learn more about the role of medical sales reps in the field. And this experience interested me in the field because it deepened my appreciation for how medical device sales reps contribute to patient outcomes and provide surgical support.
That is great.
That's
Can I ask some follow-up questions?
Yes.
How did you learn that? Just by your observations and getting access?
Yes.
So access was key, correct?
Yes. Dr. Murmer really showed me like MRI scans and CT scans, and he even allowed me to drill pedicle screws, and he explained a lot of the anatomy and how these pedicle screws provide structural support for the spine, which is very interesting.
No, great. Now, how would you advise someone that doesn't have that type of access? Because not everyone does, right? There's all these programs out there like a medical sales college, that people dump a lot of money into in hopes to get an opportunity to speak to someone like me. And then also, just how can you advise them? What do you suggest to those people that didn't have the access?
Well, I believe there's a lot of online resources that are very useful, videos, even various textbooks about anatomy, and that will provide you a lot of insight.
Wonderful. Now, another follow-up question. How did you meet me?
I met you through my dad, who knew Meredith Davis, who works for Medtronic. And I had lunch with her and her colleagues, and they described me the importance of making connections within medical device sales. And that's exactly what I was aiming to do. And she provided me your contact.
That's what's up. That is what's up. That's what I was trying to get to. And Carly, that was amazing. You networked. Not even you would have found a medical device sales rep. You would have stalked someone with that badge and those bags of implants, and you would have said, "Hey, listen, can I interview you for a second?"
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go spend all that money to go to a class and everything like that to do that.
Yeah.
You use networking skills that have been around since since the Neanderthal man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, give to you. I don't know. I just made that up. But no, you did something so innate in you. You wanted something so bad you wouldn't stop, right?
Yes.
And you created a position that kind of we were fulfilled on Silicon Valley, but then we looked at Sacramento because you are a top prospect.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You were welcome. You deserve it because you did all the hard work.
Thank you.
So, anyways, let's go back to the exercise. Bryce, who's next? Carly, question?
Yes. What role does bioengineering play in the development of spinal implants like the ones Ohm Surgical Solutions works with?
It's a good one.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, I think so. I'm interested to know your answer.
So, like, one of the career paths of bioengineers is like it could be medical sales reps too, because I know one graduate who went that route, and they become very familiar with the tools, and then they may engineer the tools themselves too, and then they will teach the doctors how to use these tools in surgery. And that's one of the ways bioengineers could help assist in surgery, is that they teach the doctors, this is how you use this tool, and this is like a new technique you can use.
Fantastic. And I will say this, Bryce, as an engineer on my team, we fly out our engineers, especially on first cases. We have our engineers be medical device salespeople. Now, many companies start either if you're an engineer or you're a doctor, but there's a lot of business professionals like you, Carly, like myself. I got the bug of medical device after my failed software company. And I knew I was going to work for all the big ones and understand them, but also know there's a better way. When you get too big, then you start losing the feel of your customer. You start getting way ahead of your skis that you do not understand that the pain points because you think you know it all. Med tech, you're wrong. I would tell those people at your med tech, your little med tech brunch that you had or lunch that you had at Medtronic, that unfortunately you guys are the cogs. Sorry, I was a Medtronic person and I was fired from Medtronic. Everyone knows that. I'm so proud of that. I was fired from Globus. I'm so proud of that. Why? I left Stryker on my own because I wanted to, because I had enough. I had enough. No more big companies to go to. Why? Because I think outside the box. I'm a crazy, passionate individual. I wear hats like this. I wear these chains. I don't look like anyone. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of Chads and Brads. I'm okay to say that. I can say that. I don't look. What does Kendrick Lamar say?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, Carly, what does Kendrick Lamar say?
Not like us.
Yeah, God bless you. That's all I say, old girl.
Yes.
And I want to see more people like you, Carly.
Thank you.
We call you a fierce female.
Thank you.
You will be a fierce businesswoman. Hear them. You will roar like a lioness. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so stoked. And I'm stoked for this guy to design products and everything for you to sell. All under my umbrella. But it's your umbrella. It's your guys' umbrella. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be on with the hottest startup in med tech for sure. But we're not a startup. I've been doing this for years. I've got the formula. Everyone wants your job. Do you know that? I'm sorry, everyone does. You know how many messages I get? Why did I answer yours?
Maybe because I reached out to you myself and I was able to get your phone number.
Well,
through a connection.
Let's call a spade a spade. Mara reached out to me and said, I have an adorable person. And I go, well, this business is not for adorable people. But because Mara and I go way back, I said, okay, she knows. And Mara is a tough girl.
Yes.
She is well respected because she knows imaging so darn well. And to an interventional radiologist like your father, she is vital. And that's when I go, okay, if Mara's saying this, I told her to choose her words. You know, I wanted her to choose different words. I didn't see an adorable person here. If I saw an adorable person, you would not be hired.
Yeah.
I see fierce. I see smart. I see someone that is ready to freaking just do the right thing and be consistent and be successful. That's why I selected Bryce too. Bryce and I spent 2 hours. What was that called?
It was Art of Interviewing.
Art of Interviewing. You guys, you're not even done with college yet. And you're already taking the steps on your career path. You are way ahead of me. I had no idea. I thought partying was cooler until career day came away. And then like all of it was coming to an end and I had to figure out what I was going to do. You better figure it out. I knew I had to go back to Silicon Valley, all of that stuff, but I didn't know what I was going to do. So good job on that. You're already winning.
Thank you.
So please use your passion and use each other as two of the same individuals from similar backgrounds. Bryce's mom is from Taiwan, right?
Yes.
Wow. What else? What does she do?
She's a internal medicine doctor.
Oh my God. She's a better dancer. She was dancing. Your dad and her were dancing at my wedding and they were making out on the dance floor. It was like so much PDA. I'm like, and then they went away somewhere. Where'd they go, Bryce? I don't know. There was a lot of love in the air. Like we do a serious job when you see sick people in cancer. You talked about spinal oncology. You talked about spinal cancer. Like your dad does a procedure called OsteoCool from Medtronic. Ask him what he's trying to ablate the tumor, that it gets so cold and it absolutely kind of works inside a tumor. And that's, I don't know all of it. I don't know the science, not my technology, but I know it's a conservative method to get you to at least slow down metastatic tumor and primary tumors and all this stuff so it doesn't spread throughout the body because cancer is vicious.
Mm-hmm.
It is vicious. We have all been touched by someone who has cancer. I like spinal cancer. I only like it because I didn't know how prevalent it was until I signed Carbofix and Icotech and learned about it. And my best good friend, Dr. Maziar Kalani, is a thought leader on it at the Mayo Clinic in Phoenix, where proton beam therapy is. So all these steps that like have just come my way later part of my career, I wouldn't have that opportunity with the bigger companies. I had to stay pigeonholed into an area. And I was also told that my technology is the best, but I don't agree with you, David Paul. Yeah, I'm talking to you, CEO of Globus. You remember me. Howdy. So I asked David Paul, story is, I asked David Paul at a national sales meeting. Granted, he's a billionaire. Good for you, David Paul. I'm not doing it for the money. So David Paul and I were sitting on a bus and I asked him, why don't you come out and see some surgeries?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, no, I don't. He's got a very thick Madrasi accent, dude. He thinks he's slick. He thinks he's cool, but not so much to me. I'm an Indian American. Like we have some similar things going on, but he was born in India and I was born here. In India, I'm considered an ABCD. That acronym stands for American Born Confused Desi. So I'm an American. In India, they do not recognize me. I'm not sure what they do in Vietnam or Taiwan or for you, China, but you guys got to see that you guys are Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys feel that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good. You guys will do just fine on my American-made medical manufacturing. So get ready to be on video. Now, we could do this for hours, but this was good content.
Mm-hmm.
Really good content. And we're going to do more of this. We're going to do it face-to-face, and we'll probably do it under camera. Does that sound cool, guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
It does. This is great.
But everyone needs to put their heads together, and it's got to be me talking less.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm a talker. I'm sorry. It's my company. It's my show. My company, my show. So I'm going to post this as Death of a Spine Salesman.
Mm-hmm.
Introduce yourselves again. Go ahead, Carly.
I'm Carly Shu.
And what is your job title?
Wait, as an intern?
Yeah. What do you want to be?
I want to be a medical device sales rep.
Yes, but your job title with OM is sales intern with OM Surgical, OM Media, OM Capital, and soon to be OM Tech.
Okay. Should I go again?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Carly Shu, and I'm a sales intern for OM Surgical Solutions and OM Media and OM Tech.
And OM Capital. That's a
And
venture
OM
capital.
Capital.
Let's go. Bryce, your turn.
My name is Bryce Ye, and I'm currently a research and development intern for OM Media, OM Surgical Solutions, OM Tech, and OM Capital.
Let's go. That sounded so good. We said it, so we have to do it and believe it. Guys, I really appreciated this. This makes me feel like we have hope in this industry.
Yes.
And I will leave it on this for everyone listening. The bad people will find the door. The good people will stay because we always prevail. So good night or good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, give it a hug. I'm hugging you too, Carly. All right. Thank you so much, Carly. Any questions? I'm going to get Jessica on you to tell you what we need from you. July. Give me the start dates and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Quickly. And you got up my cell phone number?
Yes, I do.
Time.
Okay.
You are, the ROI on you is not monetary.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how you pay it forward.
Yes.
Always remember that, okay?
Yes. Well,
Ranger, show it out. Ranger, show it out. Okay.
Thank you. Bye, Bryce.
Bye, Carly.
Okay. I need that thing uploaded to I need that uploaded to KG.